round-robin formats.
They had a couple of, particularly when they
worked for them for a long time.
Fault line as well, but there we go. Freeing will be able to walk away with at least one. Jing hangs back, forcing even getting hit by the flash. A secondary smoke coming through, and it forces Mindfreak to push on. He does get one, but causes DRX to question what's going on. And then a curious Bane looks up front, gets picked off by Forsaken. Now the smokes are
East side, you got the Armageddon too.
And there it goes. Definitely keeping them trapped in. It does take away Freeing's life. Something in with the next, and Mindfreak got...
Though the neural theft comes in from Freeing, so they know where everyone is.
Still though, I mean, ahead of the timing game, PPR has gotten themselves into position. Gate crashes all the way towards the back and kind of marks Hyunmin's angle. Still though, with a bit of a strafe, he takes down Jing. At least a...
But Marco, stepping up when you need a leader to the most.
Quick pick.
This at the moment, you're ready for a drop out toward the heavens, and it looks like it might just be the holding of the side at the moment. Bane flashback getting active,
and they found him. That's a couple more.
Tap on towards the plant. You're trying to set Hyunmin in for a bit of a sneaky beaky play.
Still holding the angle, slides forward, and that's gonna be a second kill to his name. Still though,
a little bit awkward for him. Good for one.
Yeah, and that is gonna be an effective. Goes for the peak. And he will take down Forsaken. Could this be the quad? It is! Flashback flashes the winning sign against Paper.
Brilliant opener. This is a bit of a misread from PPR.
Yeah, not enough information outside of the A lines, and that brings them over, but gives up more space around C, and that is where this assault out from heaven. 3 kills down, and down with the salvos as well. Defy picks up something, will get gunned down, and that's the entire C-long area being controlled by DRX.
DRX, what are you doing?
Back in, straight in with the Sheriff's though. Flashback will get gunned down, and here it comes. Bane back in towards a safer spot. Trades for trade.
He's got another one. He's looking for 3.
Oh,
that's crazy. What a flank to come out from Marco. A flawless round to come through.
Will swing, but Mako swings as well. That's a shot, a trade for trade. And down it's just Mindfreak around the toxic screen.
Look to spam this defuse down attempt though, right?
Yeah, it's going to be tough for sure. One point on another, they're going to have to push out, and as they do, it's going to be a bit of a choke point.
XR from the actual position, it's awkward. And you switch in towards the next round, where you've got an immediate A assault being shut to rounds later on, which is kind of the position that we're starting to kind of need from
Pot. And Flashback looks to play around the wall, but Mindfreak swaps up over onto the top of pipes. That's Mako down. The next player as well, Forsaken, just throwing off cross. Might just give him a bit of space, but is it going to be enough? A frag through. Jing goes for the tap. Forsaken onto the other side. Freeing has his as well, so they go in towards the back, looking for Freeing instead, and just as right, they managed to take him down. Bane now trying to hold back. The Armageddon gets sent through. Wow. Drone up as well. Hyunmin tucks himself into the corner. Whoa! Wait, Forsaken knew where he was, but he was still able to get the headshot nonetheless. In with the timing on the recoil. Still, PPR will continue. Another player in that process, Komodo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, imagine a world in which everybody disconnected from the site and you're somehow able to put shot. You need an overextension here, essentially, from DRX to kind of give you ways back into a round for PPR.
Yeah, you said it during the halftime break. Fundamentals is what DRX does so.
Let's see. Stinger straight in. I'll add on the back of that Hunter's Fury, tagging him up as well, right? Scaling utility in towards the site, and you are just gonna waylay ult right on in. As I said, cuts off half of the site.
Behind you. To mid to try to set up something towards the back. Still though, bit of a shock dart through, and in with low HP. It's gonna be a couple of kills coming back in, back and forth, all around yellow. Freeing. Now PPR continues with the aggression. Mindfreak Defy, they've managed to push up through. The Viper Spit gets deployed, and as though down to just Bane, but where could he be? Oh! A little bit wider than before! And Forsaken finds the headshot. Given how the map is playing out, it's gonna be Mindfreak slowly creeping up all the way out tube. DRX has no earthly idea. Mako, though, tries to play the position, but it's not gonna be
You know, one of the RX is now coming back on.
And now just 2 players on the other end. Ooh, a good little flick, but Jing gets his own as well onto his new role. You know, maybe not quite the utility, but it sucks.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Nothing else that I could say. It sucks for PPR, but just a masterclass at how DRX was able to help out all too much. Not quite, as DRX continues to hold just the choke points out around heaven. The shots out from DRX.
Plays behind it, but for the beginning stage of this round at the moment, Operator's looking at the wrong spot. Mindfreak gets traded out. That's a C site open for the taking for DRX.
Yeah, timing on the refract not quite there once again as well. That's something Valorant's got to watch out for. And in with the C's, it's going to be something that gets a bit of a shot with the Sheriff. Showstopper in at the hands of Hyunmin, and now Jin comes back in. Time not on paper to the only other part of the map, and that's going to be the B site. As that happens, Mako into a bit of an off angle, does force a bit of a trade on. Mindfreak though, snuck in towards the back. Instantly alerts 2 players from DRX, a bit of a heist, and now swings off the other end of that pillar as well. A second kill, another one from Freeing, and now flashback from behind on just a Sheriff. DRX will refract in this, the dash as well, and it allows for Divide to actually sneak on through. Forsaken double backing in off of that little smoke, and that's 3 kills already for Penny being dropped, but what? Oh my goodness, the classics! They're still finding the shots. Paper X at least getting to stabilize with rifle. Folks, he's able to find 3, but Hyunmin finds his own as well. The Phantom picked up, and that's going to be Mindfreak and Defy to stabilize for Paper Rex. Does find Freeing, and there it is into the B side as well, as the ult does its job of throwing a wrench in the plans of how DRX wanted to operate across the round. It's just Mako now. Spots out towards the back though, and that's Forsaken gone. Smoke back. Yeah, he doesn't have utility anymore as well. Just sprays on through, but reloads to be damned. It's going to be Freeing, sticking the defuse all the way in. DRX have found series point.
And that's the problem for Paper X. Changed so much, but so